Hey guys, welcome back to Not For Nothing Homestead. I'm Ginger. Thank you very much for stopping by today. We are out on the deck and I just thought I would come out and have a little bit of conversation with you today. It's been, the last 2 days have been kind of challenging. Well, they've been very challenging for me. A couple of times I thought I'd lost my religion, but I didn't. I recovered. Couple of times I lost my cool. Sometimes when you are in a situation to where you look around, a problem needs to be solved, you're the only one there, physically. I mean, you have other people that you can, call, you can phone a friend or what have you to help you out, or lean on your hubby like I did. And boy, was he a steady post for me. I mean, it was, if it hadn't have been for him, it would have gone a completely different way. But we had a situation recently where I had to figure out what I was made of. And a lot of times this lifestyle, or even not even just homesteading, just trying to do things on your own without, picking up the phone and saying, hey, do you have a plumber? Hey, do you have an electrician that can come out here for an emergency service? Something like that. You want to just try to save yourself money, make sure you do things and make sure you do them the right way. So we kind of had a situation here where the heater went out, and so I did have to go get a new heater after troubleshooting several things with the one that we had. And it's not a big one. It's like a Comfort Glow. It's like, I think it's 12,000 BTUs. You hook it to a gas line and, you get steady heat out of it. It's not a space heater because it's fueled by gas, obviously not by electricity. But so that went out. And so after walking me through several troubleshooting things, I ended up having to go get a new one. So then came the issue. I thought it was going to be as simple as unscrewing the back and then screwing it back in, screwing in the new one. That is so far from the truth of what it was. But you either have to get after it and get it done through the uncomfortability that you're gonna, if that's even a word, you're about to be uncomfortable, you're about to be pushed to your absolute limits, and then maybe even beyond, especially if you get one thing done and then you can't proceed to step 2 because you can't find something, or you don't have the strength to do something. You have to kind of figure out ways. And in the end, I think if you're successful at it, which hopefully we all will be a success no matter what we try, then you can look back on that experience and just say, okay, there's one more skill that I know what I'm doing or that I've learned. When you're in it, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like, you're just going to be completely, you just kind of break down. You have some breakdown moments. And you know what? That's okay. Take the time to break down for a moment. But then, one of the things that I do is I just look around and I say, if not me, then who? Right? I'm either going to have to call somebody and pay them to do it, which who knows if they can even get out here on an emergency basis. So, you have to be patient with yourself. Give yourself time to get mad and then get over it. And I think mostly the times when I hear in my head, or I say to myself in my head, if not me, then who? That's usually when I'm upset and I'm wallowing in my self-pity, you know, or whatever, and I'm like, I can't do this, you know, and I'm yelling at myself in my head, not out loud. I'm not screaming at anybody out loud. You really find what you're made of. And hopefully it will inspire people. This will inspire people to push through those moments. Don't give up. Don't just throw everything down and walk away and say, I can't do this. Yes, you can. Especially if you have wonderful guidance. My husband, Joe Fix It For You, has so many skills in different areas. He knows how to do so many things. And by knowing all of that and sharing that with me, he's taught me so many things. And all of these are valuable skills. And I think the whole meaning, you know, besides trying to inspire you to go after what needs to be done, or, you know, pick up that shovel or pick up that screwdriver or pick up that wrench and do it. Just do it. You do it. If not you, then who? I hope that it will just show you that you are made of more than you think you are. You can do more than you think you can, because we all put so many limits on ourselves, and then we get discouraged, and I don't want that for anybody. I was pushed way beyond my comfort zone, my limits, of things that I have done. And, you know, will I ever do it again? Maybe. If I have to, I know how to now. Will I be as uncomfortable? No, probably not as uncomfortable. I'll be a little more confident in what I'm doing. And again, that's happened with several things throughout this property and just throughout, you know, day-to-day living. But when it comes down to it, if something ever, you know, catastrophic happened, you have so many skills that you can rely on for you. You have your own set of skills, your own, you know, repertoire, if you will, you know, of things that you can add value without having to try to depend on someone else that you have to pay to do it. And again, in a catastrophic situation, everybody wants to, and I'm not talking about, you know, I'm talking about like storms and tornadoes and over flooding and severe cold, and, you know, severe heat causes some issues as well. I'm talking about things like that will get you through. You're already in a pressured situation, a pressure cooker in your head, your own head. But then add on top of that the fact that you're unfamiliar with how to do something. That just makes it even worse. That compounds it. And then that's when you get in your head and you start getting down on yourself. So I hope that this inspires somebody to do something that, or if they have an issue in the future and they can't do something at that moment, they don't know how, then they have someone they can lean on that can walk them through it, or they can pick up one of your books in your Homestead or library and you can read about it and then try to do it for yourself. I want everybody to be encouraged, and I really want people to look inside. You are more than you think you are. You really are. You can do more than you think you can. And again, I was pushed to that limit to where I thought I can't. And then I looked around. If not me, then who? Nobody. I'm going to be freezing tonight. So let's get after this one way or another. We're going to fix this problem. So that's not so that it is no longer a problem. So that's actually all I really came on here to say in this video today. I want to say a huge thank you and I love you so much to my husband, Joe Fix It For You. He is Joe No Patience For You, but I am Ginger No Patience for problems sometimes. And that was actually me having not a lot of patience, because I got in that, that scared moment. I can't do this. And then you just got to turn it around. You got to flip your own script and get out of that headset. Get yourself out of that mindset. So, all right, guys, we have heat. I did it. I did it. Yes, not the birds chirping in. But yeah, with the help of Joe Fix It For You by phone and text, I did it. I pushed through my uncomfortableness and I did it. I got it done and we have heat again. So, you know what? I'm going to consider that a win in my book. Anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to say today was just remember you are more than you think you are and you can do more than you think you can. Take care of you and yours. God bless, and we'll see you in our next video.